A lot of you are talking about this. There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former team doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Wow. Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited more than a year to investigate the claims. And within that year, Erica, between 2015 and 2016, if they would have acted right away, they would have saved 70 cases, 70 victims, 70 lives.
Yeah, we constantly have this conversation about when we are going after the wrong person or we're ignoring people who are coming forward and saying, I have been victimized in this way. What happens when you ignore? That means that you are creating more victims. I am so on board with holding everyone who was complicit in this accountable. These women came forward and said the deepest, most painful things that have happened to them in order to save others. They can't change the course of their past, but they can change the course for other people's future. And when we're having these conversations about women's rights and what, you know, my body, my choice, all of these things, yeah, this is super important because when women come forward, and men too come forward, then no one's protecting them. So we have to talk about protecting the survivors.
Yeah, what's so funny is one of the survivors says, I shouldn't be standing here. I just shouldn't be standing here because I told an FBI agent, McKayla Maroney, on the ground before she told her mother, the bedroom, floor of her bedroom on the phone, he got on top of me. He molested me for hours. I was naked. This was at a Tokyo competition. At the London Games where I won a medal. He didn't use gloves. She's telling him all this. She hangs up the phone. The guy does nothing. There's no paperwork started. There's no investigation started. So now people are looking for criminal complaints against this guy.
That guy is in jail, I believe.
That FBI agent has been let go of the FBI, but he's not currently in jail. Wow. I don't think so. So those two FBI agents are no longer there, but they are looking into criminal for those two. I'm just saying, when you go to someone and then they don't help, who do you trust anymore? Because that's the people you're supposed to go to. It's disgusting. You should read it if you can, because these women were brave. They went after the FBI to the head of the FBI. That is not easy to do.
I just don't know how he got this far, right? Without having people in his pocket. Usually when you're having this type of operation at that level with that many victims, a Jeffrey Epstein type, let's use an example. You have politicians in your pocket. You have money. You could pay people off. What is this guy's advantage? Where does he stand in the line of power where people are just turning their backs to all these accusations? It's very confusing for me.
Yeah, someone said follow the money, and I wonder if there is more to that story.
Follow the money and then follow what other people are doing. Anytime you're complicit in something like this, I'm wondering what you're doing behind closed doors as well.
Wow. Yeah.